Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Explore IT Issues. So stop wasting time taking manual backup of Cisco devices if you are a network engineer or preparing for the networking jobs. This video is going to save your hours of respective work. Today I will show you how to automate Cisco configuration backups using Python. Step by step, even if you are a complete beginner. No complex tool, no confusion. Just a simple script that's work in real network. By the end of this video, you will be able to take a backup from multiple Cisco devices, save configuration automatically, and build your own network automation project. So make sure you watch till the end because you will also share a pro level tricks that most beginners don't know. So let's get started. So welcome again. So why this work? So before we begin, if you are interested in network automation and real IT work solution, make sure to subscribe our channel Explore IT Issue and hit the bell icon. And I post practical content that actually helps you in real jobs. So let's begin. So for creating a script, we need to install a Python tool, which is the most common tool using right now in the network industries. So as I have already created one video for installing the Python, how to install Python in Windows 10 and 11. If you are not check out, I will show you the link in the description so you can check out and know about how to install Python installation. So I see that I am going to the PowerShell, Windows PowerShell first. After that we can run the command netbiko. Netbiko is a tool which I create a script. Okay, so first you just go to the PowerShell, click on the Windows search bar and go to the Windows PowerShell as a run as an administrator. So once you have run as an administrator, you just type simply like this pip install netbiko. After few seconds you got this directory or library installed successfully. Okay, so now the second step is that we are going into the other section like I just told you. Now create your first script file. Okay, so let's see how you can create a first script in the Python. Okay, so once you have installed the pip netbiko library in the Python, then the another step is going to the go to the desktop and create a one folder like this. Create a one folder, right click on desktop, create a one folder like anything like I am creating the Cisco photo backup. Okay, once create, then you can go to inside this folder and create a one file, notepad file, here text file, and you can type a name of just like a backup and the extension is py is an extension of Python, so you just type py. Okay, then click enter. Once you ask this prompt to change the extension, so you just click on yes. So once you have clicked on yes, the file is converted to the Python format. Okay, after that we can create a script for this. So you just click on this file which you have created, the backup.vi, double click on this, or you can open this file inside the IDE shell. I'll just show you how. Okay, so I just tell you one things before going to create a script. You just download one tool, PyCharm. Is a PyCharm is a usual for the editing the software. So I'm just show you where you can go and download the PyCharm like this. I just open my browser here. You can see, type PyCharm and click on the first URL, and like this you can show this page. So you just click on the download button and download the PyCharm, which is I already downloaded here. So I'm just clicking to install. So first you can install this. So I just show you how to install. So I'm just click on run. Once you have run that, this prompt is going to authorize to install. So you just click to yes. After that you can start the setup and click on, it's a welcome page, is showing the welcome to PyCharm setup. So setup is guide through the installation of PyCharm. You just click on next, and this is a destination folder, so you can do not change the default. You can go with the default. Next, and create a desktop shortcut term and create a association. So which file you need to edit here. So you just click on all files like text, JSON on, and add bin folder to the path. Okay, so you can click on the all this, but path we are not adding. If you are adding the path, then we need to require a restart. Okay, an object folder with the content menu. Okay, let's see, we can restart our server, our PC, then we will continue. Why we need this? Because as we have created a file in the folder which is backup.py, so this file is not directly open. So if you are go to the edit, then you can open with Notepad, or you can use PyCharm for editing the script. Okay, but I'll do in this editing in the Notepad, but for the safer side we need to tell you this is a PyCharm tool to edit this type of extension in the Python. Okay, so once it's done, I will restart my PC, then connect again, then I'll show you how to edit the script. So in this time, as you have know that the AI is a very powerful tool, correct? So if you are not know what is the exact code, you just go inside the ChatGPT or other tool like Google Gemini, and then you can just type it here, how to create a script for auto backup in Cisco. I'll show you what kind of things to write on the ChatGPT or Google Gemini. Then it's provide the whole in the coding. So you just copy the code and paste it in the Python Notepad or PyCharm, then okay, and after that your script is ready to push out in the network. Simple. Okay, so now it's done. I'll be back after my PC restart. Okay, so now PyCharm is installed. Now we are going with the backup file and click and right click on this, then you can show the edit with PyCharm. So you just click on edit with PyCharm. So this tab is stay in the light edit. You just click here and you can see this type of console of PyCharm. So I just told you, you don't do anything, you just go inside the ChatGPT tab. I'll show you what kind of you can write here and take a code from the ChatGPT. Okay, so go chat GPT, open it, then you can type here provide how to configure or create a script for auto backup of Cisco switches and routers. So once you have entered this, ChatGPT is providing the full code like this. I show you this pip install name Nico, then create a backup script like this. Okay, so you just copy from here and paste it on our PyCharm here. So same thing I will do. So I'm just copied and type it here, paste it here, sorry, like this. So host name, so here is the device type Cisco iOS, host the IP address of the devices, username admin, password admin123, secret 123, like this. You can modify as per your network requirement or network parameters. This is a sample, so I'll just show you the sample things only. You can make it as per your network infra. Okay, so after that you just save it, this file, like go and save. Okay, simple. Now again go to your CMD, open CMD. Okay, now go to the folder which you have created in desktop, CD desktop space. What is the name of folder? Project folder. I'll show you what kind of name I have created. The name is Cisco. Copy from here, type here, backup, then enter. Okay, then run the command python and what file is that? Backup .py and enter. Let's see what output we have received. Okay, saying during okay, I think we don't find any network device like this. So this, okay, to track back most recent call, this is a okay, line this during the handling of the above ejection another occurred. Okay, line 11. So self-established connection. So common cause of this problem, the incorrect host name. I show you because this script I have created for example for the only template, but we don't have any switches like this, so this is failed. So our script is ready. You just edit it and run in the network. So once you have run in this network via the Python, so you just take a backup of the all your network devices. Okay, so in my case it failed because I have not in a Cisco devices in my network, or this is only for example. For example purpose, we have created the name Cisco iOS devices, host. This is already wrong. The host, username, all the things for the example, showing the example things. So once you have created this file and run in the actual environment, in the live environment, after the change this, then you got the backup file from your Cisco devices automatically. Okay, so let's see what we will do in the next in this. Okay, so this is a final. So I'll show you the what is the actual output in your device. If actually in this folder we got one file, once this is scripted correct, is this device is correct in the network, then you got the one file which is a backup.pst. So it's a whole device backup in the another file which is backup.txt text format on the same folder. But in my case there is not received the output because I have, you see this script, we have opened backup.txt as a file write and config. This type of file extension we got the another file in the same folder, then you can check your device's backup. But in my case this is not run because I don't have a Cisco device in this, so I'll not able to see the text file in the same folder, correct? So same thing, if you want to create a multiple device script, this is for the single device. So if you want to create a multiple device script, I'll show you again how to create the same. So and I have copied the multiple device code from the same things from the ChatGPT as I show you, and go the same and replace this port with the multiple device and paste. See this. So nothing nothing difference, only we can add these things in multiple times, like 2 times. So if you have a 2 devices or multiple devices, you just edit it here and save it. Once you have saved it, then you have saved all, then you can go to the CMD and run the same thing under the same folder, python backup.py, then you got the multiple device backup file. That's it. This is a very simple things. So I hope you are totally understand what I explain you, how to create a backup script in Python. So that's it. In our next video I will show you another step to how to auto run the file, how to run the file in automate. Once not required any person intervene to run this file again and again. You can schedule this file in any day in the month or any week. You just automatically run this file from the server or main machine which you have taken the backup. Then you got the output and on central devices. So I'll provide you the information like that. Okay, so in this video that's it. Thank you so much for watching our video, and I hope you like our video. So if you like, then please request you to please subscribe our channel Explore IT Issue and hit the bell icon, so you got the new video notification early. Thank you so much.
Double click on